Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Hardman now to return it. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
To throw on first down is Darnold. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. Forced out left, and they get to him and finally bring him down. It will go down as a sack.
It's first down. You got to get the ball out of your hands. I understand trying to take a shot. I love it on early downs. But once it's not there and that protection starts to break down, it's either check down or throwaway. You don't want to be in second and long.
Can't hear it no more. Spin it to the man, can't do it no more. Don't feel it no more. Dump in a minute, but can't do it no more. Riding away, but now you're turning on show. It used to be a fix with your inside. Power to this, but you don't want to see it more. You want to see more, but you want to see some. Life can slow you down. Your body gets out of bounds. Your mind is out of bounds. It's telling you how to you talk about those memories that's out of mind overseas.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
You probably feel paralyzed. If you still feel paralyzed.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. Second down.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. A pickup there of 19 yards. First down, Atlanta.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
A loss of a yard.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Now, deep ball for London. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up third down.
So it's a 3-deep zone here, so they call that cover 3 defense. So what they're going to have is they're going to have a center fielder. He's going to be in the middle of the field, and it's his job that on the quarterback's throw, he has to be able to break and play that entire middle third of the defense. So you got to have the right guy back there, not only with the instincts, but then the speed and the ball skills to go make a play on the ball.
They picked up 17 through the air. It's good for a Falcon first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
When you call a draw, Mike, what you're counting on is that the defense is in full pass mode. The linebackers in secondary are getting a lot of depth in their drops. The defensive line is just racing up the field thinking, I'm going to sack the quarterback. In this case, they're not so lucky. Not only do they not catch him off guard, they're not able to pick up any yards.
Let's go. We got it. Wrap on lady. Let's go.
Now Penix to throw on second down. That's to Mooney, complete right side.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop, and that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
He's got the first down and more than that. And he's going to be marked out down at the 5.
It's a gain of 30.
It is a big play there for the Falcons. And even 30 yards.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Congratulations. 5 yards from the house. They've got it first and goal.
Come on. Set. 60. Take off.
They'll run with Robinson. And he'll plunge forward to the 2. Setting up second and goal.
A gain of 3 brings up second and goal.
Ball a little closer now. It is second and goal.
Reno. Take off.
One more time, it's Robinson. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Atlanta. That touchdown number 23 for him on the season. Good drive. They kept the ball, Greg. They moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
On first down, they'll start with Charbonnet. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
After the loss of 3, it is second and 13. Off the play fake. Here's Darnold. That one to Zach Charbonnet. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
Here's a third down and 4.
Ready. Set.
To throw is Darnold. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
First and 10.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, there's a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They have a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at their 48-yard line.
From the 48-yard line, here's second and 8. One of the tight ends motions right. Darnold. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Brings up third and 3.
Here goes that. Young lady. It's that.
Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. A pickup of 15 in the air. First down, Seattle.
15 yards.
This is quarterback play at its finest, is understanding and identifying the blitz before the ball is snapped. That's what allows him to get the ball out of his hand so quickly, throws it to his hot receiver in the flat. He does the rest.
Here's first and 10. Cup in motion. Shotgun run now with Walker. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He's brought down at the 31. 1-yard gain brings up second and 9.
From the 31, here's second and 9.
Here goes that.
So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Here's second and 9. Walker now gets us going here in the fourth quarter. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
Throwing on third down is Darnold. That one is complete to Hartman. And he will score! Game on! Nicole Hartman. Touchdown, Seattle. That his second TD catch of the season. And now it's a 9-point game, so they'll go for just one here. The kick here is good, so they are back within a possession. That gets it down to an 8-point game. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. The return starts from the 5. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
And they'll run out of the gun. Here comes Robinson. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now is one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Here we go, set. Cougar 19.
On second down, here's Penix. Over the middle, catch made by Mooney. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass, get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Going now, Penix on first down. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Devin Witherspoon. And his guys are going to be set up with a short field as they look to draw closer and perhaps draw even in this one.
Just a brutal mistake there, Mike. I mean, they have a chance to put a late scoring drive together and increase their lead. But now with that interception, all the momentum shifts to their opponents, and now they got to rely on their defense to hopefully get a stop and get them the ball back.
Go, set. Ready. Ready.
Smith in Jigba, the man in motion.
Set.
Here's a handoff to Walker. Oh, the ball's out. And the Falcons have come up with the recovery.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Set up. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Back to throw. Here's Penix. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
Taken down back at the 34-yard line.
3rd and long. From the gun on 3rd down. Here's Penix. That is catch number 60 for the season.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense. You don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock, but the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the 4th quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that 3rd down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up first downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
It's a give up the middle to Robinson. Not much happening there, just a short game.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and
9. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 9.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Quick throw on the RPO, and he gets it to Mooney. And they'll take this down inside the 35. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conserved. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock.
He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Now Seattle's going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. Another run here for Robinson. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to third down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. They'll try to run for it with Robinson. And he's going to have a Falcons first down by a couple of yards as they convert on 3rd and 3.
And defensively, these are the opportunities, Mike, at this stage in the game you just can't miss. It's a close game. Fourth quarter, you find yourself trailing. You've got to be able to come up in that spot and force a stop. Instead, now the offense can drain even more time off the clock with a fresh set of downs.
Two minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. This is Algier, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Go! Cougar 19!
They run over center with Robinson. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Here we go, set! 70 Lion!
They'll go again with Robinson. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
It's a win here for the Falcons. They were the aggressors from the start, able to dictate the pace of play. In the end, they come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Falcons are winners as we say so long from Atlanta.